Alright, so I've stepped over here to the bandsaw. I'm going to roll up my sleeves and then get the headstock cut. I'm going to turn you around here so you can see what I'm doing. And so you have a bandsaw view. And there you go. As the old man used to say, just like downtown. So, on this end, where the material is pointing off to the right, it will be no problem to make this cut back out and grab this end. Over on this end, the 9-inch bandsaw and the 24-inch piece of wood will be in conflict, so I'll probably take that off with my little Japanese saw and call it a day. But I'm going to make the long cut just for the sake of time. So let me grab my safety glasses and I will get at it. Always recommend prescription safety glasses over the little plastic things that have to ride over your regular frames. Oops, looks like we're a little high. So let's bring this foot down a little bit. Not bad for an old bandsaw. The trick to these small bandsaws, they're all pretty much of the same design. I'm going to just go ahead and bring this line around here and then just cut it. Alrighty, here we go. Back over to the table. And, oh, not bad. Always takes a little cleaning up when I'm done with any of it. So we can sand out our little kerf marks and things. Now, I think, for me, let me adjust you here so we can look at each other. Right. first thing I'm going to do is I am going to set up the router and get ready to go ahead and go ahead and set up the router and clamp my material down and get ready to route out the little pocket, or CNC term. I'm going to route the chamber on the back of our dulcimer. Grab a clamp. Clamp my material here, and then possibly, and I've got to uncork the new trim router, so bear with me. All right. I'm going to use a 1/4-inch straight router bit.
We marched to the yard at dawn, shavings on our boots, smoke on the hill, red coats on the road. Joiner sets a square and rule, measure twice, he grins, then hide. On tight! Boards look plain as any stool, but hollowed out inside. Bodger turns the hoops from ash, chips lie in the air. Cooper shapes the staves to match like they're making empty chairs. Roll out the barrels, roll them down, quiet as a Sunday sound. Raise up the casks where the stream runs brown, under the dragoon's noses in this little rebel town. Roll out the barrels, roll them fast, laugh while the redcoats pass. We build the future in every cast, and toast what they'll never track. Drums from the road beat slow, iron hooves and polished brass. We keep our mallet soft and low, let the column thunder pass. Smell of spirit in the seams, vapors in the chill. Fife plays a mode harmless theme while we tap the heads and still. Roll out the barrels, roll them down, quiet as a Sunday sound. Raise up the casks where the stream runs brown, under the dragoon's noses in this little rebel town. Roll out the barrels, roll them fast, laugh while the redcoats pass. We build the future in every cast, and toast what they'll never track. They search the barn, count every plank, tap every wall, check every bank. We stack those barrels 3 carts high, say they're bound for fish and brine. Not a dragoon thinks twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Dust on the bench, shavings on the floor, broom in my hand, harder to lay the door. Sweep this shop slow. Hands want chisels, but this dirt says no. rag on the vise, rags on my pride. Dreams of dovetails stacked up to the side. Sweep this shop slow. Hands want chisels, but this dirt says no.
Hand-carved hearts, strung as stone, from a small barn shop we call home. Soldier farms, you feel the grain. Every board tells a name. Soldier farms, wood shop, bring the warmth inside. Hang our work where your stories live and hide. Find us on Etsy and Goima.
Is kind of hard to control. So, all right, that being that, now let's move over to the bandsaw. Well, actually, you wait here, and I'll just go cut this. So it's amazing that it's taken it this long to get here. But it has. So, alright, I am at the place where I am going to design the nut and the bridge. And I think I am going to just take them out of this board that I am going to take the fretboard out of. Now, I only need this fretboard to be 1/4 inch, and the nut and the bridge need to be even less than that. So let me see which dimension. And we're right at 1 inch here, so I think, right, so scribe the line, and I'm gonna follow that with my give the old saw a little tension. Here we go. pretty good. All right, so let's go back over here and we will get on to the next chore. Oops. All right, so we have our fretboard at the end of our fretboard. Let's see, this end is a bit more square. And let's see, our fretboard only need be 12 and about it could be 7/8. Yeah, about 12 and 7/8. We'll just call it 12 and 7/8. All right, so I'll call it pencil. Actually, we're a little thick down the other end. So let's measure. All right, so gonna saw this, put our good .522. All right. All right. So, hey you all, if you want to get in on this Plank Dulcimer challenge, it'll be our first project of 2026. I'd like to do a challenge every month. I don't know if that'll happen. But the Soldier Farms Plank Dulcimer Challenge begins January 5th, 2026. The brief is build a plank dulcimer based on the Hee-Haw plank from 1976. I will link information, an article by Shane Spiel on in the description of the video. I'll also put it on my community page, and there will either be a file there you can download or some links. So the rules of the challenge are fairly simple and straightforward. You must begin with a board, either a single piece or a glue up, any wood that you want to use, no larger and no smaller than 24 inches in length, 3.5 inches wide, and 3/4 of an inch thick, 1x4. So your dulcimer must have 3 strings, a fretboard, a nut, a bridge, a tailpiece, must be fretted and tuned. Number 3, a chambered body is optional. Electronics are not. We're not getting into electronics. It's an acoustic instrument. So you may use commercial strings, but no tuning machines. Make your tuners. Either make tuning pegs like I am, use some eye bolts, eye screws. I've even seen it done with cup hooks. It's very interesting. So then to enter, comment your channel name under the hashtag SFplankchallenge. Number 6, video reveal must be received no later than January 16th, 2026 at 11:59 p.m. And that's all the way across the country. So if you live in California, yours is due at midnight for you. If you live in Nova Scotia, well, your entry is due at midnight for you. So your string gauges, you're going to have a melody string, which is a .012, a middle .014, and a bass string .024. These are very light gauges. It's a dulcimer. It'll be twangy. So that's only a suggestions, but please review the attached article, and there are a couple of videos on the subject instrument, and I look forward to seeing all of your entries. And it's a challenge. I'll see if I can come up with some prizes. Thank you.